What is communication and how do the spirits use it? Patterns send and receive through stimulus, eyes, ears, touch, taste, smell, etc. Number 1. Computers are coded to make pixels flash in a pattern. Number 2. Patterns exchange information. Number 3. Computers have messages placed in them by people possessed with fallen angels and evil spirits. Number 4. Any information you receive has an original person with a spirit that has a targeted intent to change your mind. Like a person sending a Morse code message with a flashlight, but there's a lot of flashlights on a screen. 3D pixels are called a hologram, like Star Wars. They entrance people like rave flashlight hands, Snake Eyes off the Jungle Book. The spirits alter physical sight in people's minds, rods and cones in people's eyes, and vision centers in the brain. They want to plug people into a computer system just like the Matrix. The first video game was Pong, and they made a joystick, which is a phallic symbol for a penis, with a button to affect the transistors in the system to move the pixels, like the button is a clitoris.
You're watching the most exciting game you will ever see on your TV set. Telstar by Coleco, with 3 different games.
And the point of games is to fill time, or to pass time, that the enemy uses to make people waste time, work, eat, entertainment, sex, poop, sleep, etc. That's all we are to them. Televisions used to be broadcast through radio waves, sent and received in real time. Then they, fallen angels, made methods of storing all the different... The Lord rebuke you, Satan, get away from me. Televisions used to be broadcast through the radio waves, sent and received in real time. Then they, fallen angels, made methods of storing all the different components of information separately, then recreating them in real time together, light patterns and sound patterns played at the same time, etc. Now they have methods of storing all these types of information digitally, seamlessly, so they can be recreated on the other side whenever someone pleases. They can now also exchange that information or alter it from their quote-unquote cloud, which mocks God, who makes the clouds, and they say he lives in the clouds. And then they use that altered information to sway people's minds, called propaganda. Right now, the only way they can exchange information is through mobile methods. Why cell phones are named... Excuse me. These evil demons, they're trying to resist me speaking what the Lord wants me to speak. But thankfully, the Lord physically spoke to me and he said, "Hello, Michael, I wanted to congratulate you on your achievements. You performed as you ought. You are set to the mission of spreading my word. You have resisted the enemy at all turns. Even now you take up my sword and armor, resisting the enemy's lies fed into your ears. You've proved yourself to be a lion in my tribe of Judah. I've sent you upon this world to judge through sight and how wicked they have become as calibrate my scales. What you are is not what you have become. No, you're one of my sons. Be steadfast and relay these as warnings to come. 1. Any wicked man who tries to move another mountain is dumb, creating towers of Babylon around the world. 2. Making a mountain out of a molehill is a war that will never be won. God sees this wicked generation as a molehill which will be loved and overthrown. 3. All those who are wicked are the ones who deny my son, Jesus, self-explanatory. 4. All those who pick up arms will die by the gun. All those who should try to keep their lives shall lose it. And 5. All things I do for my pleasure, but some of it is not fun. God does not enjoy chastising his children with punishment. Jesus and I have begun to sow reparations for the wickedness which has been sown. Thank you, Michael. Right now, the only way they can exchange information is through mobile methods. Why cell phones are named mobile phones. They can only alter someone's mind if they can interact with it. But soon they want to map out the brain and connect people directly, connected not just to all their senses, but also the person's brain, kind of like Westworld androids. This was seen in The Simpsons, where Homer has a wire in his mouth to taste digital food, digital reality.
As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump.
Which has led many to say they may be correct again. An even wilder Simpsons prediction is virtual reality food. The Simpsons already predicted virtual reality gaming back in 1998. In the episode titled Friends and Family, Homer and Marge can be seen eating virtual fudge through a straw on their VR headsets. You may think this could never happen in real life, but recently this technology has been invented in real life.
Now they have a way for people not just to taste food electrically, but smell food, smell-o-vision.
So hi, Dallas.
Hi there.
Hi. We've given you a lollipop too?
I have it here, yes. It doesn't look very appetizing, I've got to say.
Yes, I think Zara feels the same here as well. Now, okay, I want you both to place your tongue between the prongs here. Okay?
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, of course, like I said, you don't do this at home. This is being specially designed for this. Okay, are you ready? You take it off me. Okay?
Zara, you
Put
go
it on your
first.
tongue.
You go first. I'm going to wait to see what happens.
Okay, you ready, Dallas?
Okay.
Now, you should be able to taste a flavour. So just put it on
Oh,
your
God,
tongue.
that is strong. Wow. Oh,
Is it
it's
strong?
quite sour, yeah.
Do you get sour as well? Is it very sour?
It's quite sour.
Is
Yeah.
it? Yeah. So what's happening is that device is sending small electric currents through those prongs. So it's stimulating the taste buds on the tongue. So by varying that current, we can vary which of the taste buds are being stimulated and what flavour they can taste as well. What do you both think of that experience?
I don't think the inventors are going to win MasterChef just yet, but I think it's a really interesting technology.
Well, they might not be winning it because it's well known that we rely heavily on our smells to help us distinguish between tastes. So we have another device for you to try. Are you ready for this, Zara? There is a device called a Senti, which attaches to your smartphone just using the headphone jack here. So the idea is people can send you smells over the internet.
The Revelation 17 harlot is a woman president connected to this video, Electronic Taste.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Do I really want to be able to smell my friends? Probably not. Well, it's okay for the moment because we don't have that many smells. We only have a choice of 10, so you're going to have no nasty surprises.
Nasty surprises, they're literally referencing the Harry Potter's Bertie Bott's beans with the demonic flavors.
Now, Dallas, you should have one as well.
I've got mine here, yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to try releasing a lemon smell to you as you have the lemon taste on your tongue. Okay? And this is really cool. We need to see this coming out here. Are we ready? Okay, let's try this. Lollipops at the ready. And sniff. Can you sniff it? Yeah? Can you smell that?
Yeah.
What does that smell like now then?
It makes it more like lemony.
It does make it more lemony, yeah? Do you get that sort of lemon sherbet sort of taste out of it now?
Wow.
Yeah?
Wow.
Dallas, what do you think?
I think it's amazing. You get a proper little sort of jet of scent. And yeah, it is very sherbety, but it also makes the taste, a lot more vivid, I suppose, if that's the right word. A lot more obvious.
Just like the Ready Player One movie where they have a woman touching a man's chest and he can feel it, they can even map out nerves in robots for them to interact with the world, like Tesla is doing. And ready is a trigger word for those possessed and not accepting of Christ, so accept Christ and repent.
What kind of haptics you rocking? You got the gloves in full visor or full body? Can you feel this?
Yeah. I got the X1 haptic boot suit with the microfiber crotch inlay.
Yeah, it's really super cool.
They also chose lemon and called it a feast of lemons, mocking God's feasts because the evil spirits say, when life gives you lemons. They called it lollipop like the Tootsie Pop owl stealing candy from a baby, and baby equals Babylon. A lollipop is a symbol for perversion.
There is a device called a Senti, which I hope you enjoyed sharing a meal together, a feast of lemons.
There was a man that actually offered lemons as first fruits to a church, the way God intends, and God blessed him with a giant lemon tree.
He took the term first fruit literally. I headed to Bakersfield, California, where Norm tithed his first fruit off a lemon tree. What I saw was almost unbelievable.
We got 2 lemon trees at the same time. I planted one here, You can tell we're not gardeners. Obviously, we don't. So it's not like we. Yeah, and these make great lemonade. We even cut these up and we freeze them. We'll put them in ice trays and make little ice cubes, and the girls do that. And so you got lemons even when it's not lemon season. And it said in Leviticus, I believe, you don't harvest the crop the first 3 years. You don't even take it off the tree, and then the 4th year you give the first fruit to God. So it had 12 lemons, and I took the best one. And that's how the story started. Here's the tree. Yeah.
So this is a tree you tithed on.
Okay, yeah. I picked the best one off the tree. There was 12 lemons on it. And I picked the best one and I washed it. And then I wiped it off, and then I wrote first fruits on it. And then we just got those Catholic looking offering bags. We always had the Kentucky Fried Chicken buckets. And I was hesitant, but I kind of looked both ways and I slipped it in that bag. But since then, it doesn't make any smalls. It doesn't make no mediums. It only makes these lemons. The 10% that we give to God leaves me the 90% left over. I don't think I could live on 100% anymore. You've seen a little of my lifestyle. Man, God makes that 90% that He leaves me with. He blesses that. When He blesses something, He makes more out of it than it is. Like when He was with the 5,000, He brought the fish and the loaves. He held that snack up to God and thanked Him for the snack, and then then the snack was multiplied. My 90 that I keep, God turns into 125 or maybe 140. Maybe He might make that 140% instead of 90, but I couldn't live on 100%. Yeah, 100% I don't think would pay what I need to pay every month. And the church, the pastor said since then, they've got all kinds of stuff in the offering. I never put nothing besides money in that bag or in the bucket before that. And and they played that video at our church. And since then, man, there's all kinds of stuff, fruits and vegetables and stuff in the offering. And people, because they saw that video, people in the church have put other things besides money in the offering now. So the best thing you can do for your business is tithe. Absolutely.
This goes to show, like the enemy trying to alter patterns with flashing lights, when you do things in the way of God's patterns, He blesses you according to prophecy, the way He intends for future purposes. The Lord also has us do things in certain patterns according to things that have already happened. So the word that already has happened, will happen, and is happening. From the beginning to the end, the Lord knows everything. This is like the video game Portal, where a person is trapped in a maze and a person named Cave Johnson gets mad. This is like the video game Portal, where a person is trapped in a maze and a person named Cave Johnson gets mad about lemons like Alex Jones. And their portal gun has a potato clock on it, like with an AI system. Reminds me of MASH, the Army series, like mashed potatoes.
All right, I've been thinking. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade.
Yeah.
Make life take the lemons back.
Yeah.
Get mad.
Yeah.
I don't want your damn lemons. What am I supposed to do with these?
Yeah, take the lemons.
Demand to see life's manager.
Yeah.
Make life rue the day it thought it could give Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with the lemons.
Oh, I like this guy.
I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down.
Burn his house down. Finding people. He says what we're all thinking.
I was born in 2027. After the corn syrup droughts, after the bandwidth riots, after people stopped trying to fix problems and just tried to outlive them. My parents, they didn't make it through those times, so I live here in Columbus, Ohio with my Aunt Alice. In 2045, Columbus is the fastest growing city on Earth. It's where Halliday and Morrow started gregarious games. These days, reality is a bummer. Everyone's looking for a way to escape, and that's why Halliday, that's why he was such a hero to us. He showed us that we could go somewhere without going anywhere at all. You don't need a destination when you're running on an omnidirectional treadmill with quadraphonic pressure-sensitive underlay. James Halliday saw the future, and then he built it. He gave us a place to go, a place called the Oasis. is the Oasis. It's a place where the limits of reality are your own imagination. You can do anything. Go anywhere. Like the Vacation Planet. Surf a 50-foot monster wave in Hawaii. You can ski down the pyramids. You can climb Mount Everest with Batman. Check out this place. It's a casino the size of a planet. You can lose your money there. You can get married. You can get divorced. You can go in there. People come to the Oasis for all the things they can do, but they stay because of all the things they can be. Tall, beautiful, scary, a different sex, a different species, live action, cartoon. It's all your call. Yeah, that's me. Well, that's my avatar. At least until I feel like changing. Except for eating, sleeping, and bathroom breaks, whatever people want to do, they do it in the Oasis. And since everyone is here, this is where we meet each other. It's where we make friends. Locate H.
Locating H. H located. Sector 12. Planet Doom.
Planet Doom. The most dangerous place in the Oasis. And a pretty great place to pick up coin. Figures H would be there. H is my best friend in the Oasis. He's my best friend, period. Even though I've never actually met him in the real world.
What's up, H?
Hey, what up, Z?
Next race is in 20 minutes and I can't do the late one. What the hell are you up to?
Man, getting my kills on, bro.
Is that Daito?
Daito and Show. Arigato.
Shit. It's an artifact hunt?
Yup. Gregarious 120.
Turn into any giant robot for 2 minutes. That's rad.
Artifacts. Those were key. Halliday made sure the Oasis was littered with enough randomly powerful stuff that anyone could win if they had the skills. Death matches and artifact hunts are a good way to coin snatch, but depending on your level of armor, they're risky. You see, everyone starts the same, but the more coin you make, the more you level up. If you get killed, your avatar can come back to life, but you lose all your stuff. Everything you've ever worked for. All your money, your clothes, your weapons. Since people spend most of their time in the Oasis, losing your means losing your